Welcome everybody to today's first look. We're going to be playing Immortal Redneck. The publisher was kind enough to give me a press key to check out. I know the game's been out on PC for a while, but it is coming to the consoles very soon. And the game itself reminds me a lot of Rogue Legacy and Ziggurat. But after playing it for a little bit, I'm noticing similar complaints I've had in terms of persistence in those games, and in titles that are trying to go after the same kind of replayability that the Binding of Isaac did. But we're going to take a look at it today. Now, in terms of story, we play a redneck who gets into an accident while riding a dune buggy in Egypt, gets turned into a mummy, and now I guess we're fighting our way through. So, the levels themselves are procedurally generated. I believe these are fixed rooms, but of course they are stitched together in a variety of ways. You can see my health and ammo along the bottom. You go into a room and the door locks behind you, and the only way out is to kill all the enemies. Where is everybody? Ah, there you are. Now it's very important to pick up gold, and you'll see why once we die. Now one complaint is that the enemies don't show up on the minimap. Makes it very hard to track where they're coming from. If you take too long, then they show up like as red R's, as you can see.
Let me guess. Mommy Dad could have seen Mummy's coffin.
And of course our redneck talks throughout the game. Some ammo. Alright, who's left? Oh, little more. Kill the enemies in the room and the door opens up. And thankfully there is no fall damage. Now throughout the pyramid we'll find hopefully weapons and scrolls that provide passive buffs. You're going to be above us. Good job for our shotgun. And one thing that I'm not a fan of is that there is a lot more platforming in Immortal Redneck compared to other first-person roguelikes, but there is a limit, or a time limit, on when gold and items disappear. So you're not fast enough, it's very easy to miss out. Oh look, a treasure chest. Alright, I'll take it.
Assault rifle.
Well, that certainly beats a hell of a pistol, doesn't it? So let's get out of here. And see what's in our next room. Okay. Go away. He's not dying. Let's see if I can throw some dynamite at this guy. There we go. I got an achievement for killing the chicken. Alright, room is clear. And the pots that you're seeing like randomly strewn about don't have any items in them. Now what? And sometimes he's going to be repeating that a lot. Very important to pick up ammo, because without we will not be able to attack these enemies. Did I go the wrong way? Looks like we can go back this way. Right now we're looking for the floor or the stairs up. Yeah, looks like a big room. Come on. Oh, where'd you come from? I think our pistol does a lot more damage. It's gonna help us up. Hey. Come on, enemies. Drop some gold. We need it. Ooh. And you can see it was flashing below us right there. Uh-oh. What do we have in here? And some of the enemy shots will track, so you have to pay attention to that. Uh-oh. There you go. Oh, come on. Now, as you go up in floors in the pyramid, the enemies will start doing more damage and more health, but they will give you more gold to compensate. And you play until you reach either the top of the pyramid, or you get killed. Which, when you start out playing Immortal Redneck, the latter will most likely happen. Who's shooting me? Hopefully we get a better weapon. Now, I'm hoping we're nearing the top. One bit of a UI problem. The game doesn't show you the difference between what floor you're on. So as you can see, the map's not showing me if I'm on the bottom or top level where those doors are. Just be another little quality of life improvement. Man, this is a big dungeon. Or big floor. Ow. Can't pick up that food.
This is just like Joe's diet. Without the booze.
Let's see what we have right here. Alright, it looks like there is something good in here. Let's see what we can find. And yeah, the passives you pretty much always want to take from what I've seen so far. Anything over here? Don't think so. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Don't they know I suck at these missions from playing Dead Cells? Alright, let's get out of here, and hopefully this is gonna be our exit. Oh, hey! I hear sheep. Go away. And yeah, this is how procedural generation really mess with you here. See how big this first level is. That's a new enemy. And of course, new enemies will also be introduced as we go up in the floors as well. Scare that. Oh good, we found the stairs. They're coming. you. There you go. Died. Alright, where's your friend? There we go. So that is floor 1. Alright, and now we'll head on up. And depending on how long this play is, we may just have time for the one playthrough, and then we'll talk about the persistence elements after that. Now, we also have a special power that I can activate, which in this form, it lets me go into rapid fire. Uh-oh. Alright. Who's left? Not sure that bell noise was. There you are. It would just be easier to show the enemies right at the start, like in that red X-ray vision, just to speed up going through these rooms. Oh, we found the floor. Come on. Somebody dropped some ammo. Left. Now that's our floor up, or our stairs up. Oh god, what is this? Oh yeah, I hate these missions in Dead Cells. I hate them even more in a first-person perspective. I would like to at least grab a little bit more ammo before we go up. Ah, thank you. There we go. Alright, now we can go up. If I was playing this off recording, I would probably spend more time going through the levels just to grind gold. But just to keep things interesting, we'll push up. There we go. So far, I think this is my record, the 3rd floor. So let's see. Mortar guy needs to go down. There we go. Back up here. I thought you were dead. Alright. There's also some weapons that give you infinite ammo, So there's a very nice variety of attacks in this game. Come on. Who's left? And you'll find this happens a lot, where there will be one enemy left alive and you have no idea where they're at. Look at this. Oh, that's ammo. That's just his body. So that is ammo for sure. So I get out of the acid. Not good. Got some health. Oh. Now I don't see any way so far to actually upgrade weapons. I mean, upgrade them directly, as in get like a better shotgun, increase reload speed, stuff like that. Hello. Alright, where are we going? Too many chickens running around, aren't they? There we go. Give me that money. And you may be thinking that I have a ton of gold right now, but you'll see what happens once we're done with this map, or we're done with this play, how quickly gold can disappear. I have not ran any bosses yet, although I assume they must be in this game. Die. I see that guy below. There we go. Do I get any style points for that? Oh, hello. He's right behind me. Right? Where's the last one? Oh, good, they're all right in this little corner here. I saw a squirrel drop. I've not seen any ideas of like a power down, like Path of Squirrels that give you a debuff. So similar to the Binding of Isaac, it will get pretty crazy if you collect enough of them. Alright, pick a door. I haven't found any new weapons yet. There's a sniper in that area.
What's wrong, McFly? You chicken?
We're actually getting really lucky with passives.
Energy glow.
Ow. There we go. this is one of the few weapons that has infinite ammo. Forget about that. I'm sure there's another sniper around. Oh. And I think I'll swap out the shotgun at this point. What do we have in here? Could this be a boss? Speak of the devil, I just wasn't sure there was any bosses in this game. I doubt we can turn him into a chicken. Uh-oh. I'm guessing we're going to have to destroy those sarcophagus. What's the floor of sarcophagus anyway? Hey. Yeah, you do have to pay attention, because just dodging in one direction is not going to help you in some cases. That's it. A few more left. Hey. Ooh. Alright. Oh, I guess we attack the boss now. Oh, come on. Got him. Nice. Take that, buddy. I don't think this is the top of the pyramid. I think this is just the...
What now?
Oh.
You run out of gas. Wouldn't last a minute in Topeka.
Ooh. Ow. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way to not take a scroll.
Oh, baby, come here. Give me some sugar.
Alright.
Potato launcher.
There we go. That should be better. So this was the first time I made it to a boss. So I'm wondering if that boss repeats at the end of the third floor, or they're chosen from a selection. Yeah, just as I thought. We're not done with the pyramid. So something tells me this is going to be our final floor, just because of how low my health is, unless a miracle happens. Hello. Eat potato. Oh. How did we do? Well, we made it to about the halfway point. So when you die in Immortal Redneck, you get taken back here. Now, because I've unlocked 2 abilities, or 2, I guess, archetypes, you can see them here. See what they do in terms of health. I'll go with him for right now. But this is the game's persistence element, or persistent element here. We have 3 pyramids, which the other 2 unlock as you play. You have a merchant, which will become unlocked once we find, I think, blueprints. Yeah, we're not able to go there yet. And we have this lovely tree, which is our metaphorical skill tree in the game. So this is where your money's going to be used up. The skill tree, as you can see, grows from here, and as you keep putting points into them, you unlock additional options. So we can have better ammo. Do that. Let's unlock the merchant. Let's see, where's our crit damage? Where's our crit chance? More health. Let's see. And as you can see, we've hit our limit. Now the merchant is open. Let's see what he does.
Time already? Let me see if they sell any nice whiskey.
Okay. Oof, we don't really want to do that. These are additional things we can unlock. But, of course, when we enter, we lose all of our gold that we didn't spend. So, you're probably seeing what the issue Immortal Redneck has compared to, again, titles like The Binding of Isaac. That the persistence doesn't seem to be enough in terms of making each run feel different. Where once again, I'm going to be going into these dungeons, or into this pyramid, and the idea, of course, is that we're getting better through the unlock system. But just like with Rogue Legacy, it runs into the case where you're playing this game for subsequent runs, not the run you're currently on. Because you need those health and passive upgrades to stand any chance of climbing up the pyramid. But again, we're basically just doing the same thing. And the amount of time you're going to take is going to be dependent on what you get in terms of generation. Come on. Yeah, I'm not going to make up there in time. It would be really nice if the game would have unlocked more active elements as you play through it. You know, new enemy types to show up, new room types, situations like that. But again, this just gets really repetitive from how I've been playing. Oh, where'd you come from? Not bad. But I think we'll start to wrap things up for now. Again, the basic gameplay feels good. You know, you have really good aim, character moves responsibly. But again, without that kind of a good persistence system, let's see.
Without the booze.
There's just not enough here, I think, to make me want to keep replaying this game over and over again in the same way as The Binding of Isaac. Or unlocking things, in games like Spelunky. Good. Oh, good, we found a medallion.
Ain't nothing can't be made with these hands.
So let's see. I'm sure there's gonna be a challenge. Or not. And sometimes enemies seem to warp in like that, too. But I think what we'll do is I may just take a death here, so we can see what that medallion is. And we'll wrap it up. Move your weapon, accept the current one. What? That's weird. Well, I guess we're doing it. So I guess we now have infinite ammo. That's definitely an interesting passive. But just like with a lot of these roguelites, you never know what you're going to get. So you may have a run where you're not getting any upgrades, and then runs later you'll get more. Where the heck is that last frog? But I guess it's nice we don't have to worry about ammo anymore. Ow. But I think we're about to see what happens once I pick up those weapons. Anybody?
Crossbow machine gun.
Oh, I guess we got our heavy weapon now. Alright, where are the last enemies? Oh, he is. And then what's our third weapon going to be? And yes, the weapons seem to have no bases into Egypt, as you probably can tell. Now what? Getting some decent variety, though. That's always great when we're doing a recording. Ow. Let's see. Where else do we have to go here? But again, notice just how similar these areas are looking in terms of their structure. And again, this is the issue when you have procedural generation but set rooms. Biome Isaac gets away with it by the fact that because it's 2D, there's not enough, you don't spend a lot of time in each room. But look at something like this. This is a whole lot bigger than a 2D one room or one screen room. That. Hopefully we can get the hell out of here. And again, far cry from our last play, but we found the ladder up or the stair up in like one room away. Someone's trying to hit me. Come on. There you go. Alright. Can we just leave? Wait. I think the only way I can leave to check out what we unlocked is by dying. So, I think I'll just let him kill me. Oh wait, I have a better idea. We'll go into the lava. That should end it quickly. Hopefully.
This is like Joe's time without the booze.
Come on. Why not? Come on, let me out.
Now that's what I call an electric personality. Let's get sparky.
Alright, now what? So I'm assuming these remain permanent going forward. And again, that's the kind of the problem with these kinds of games, is that the persistent elements are there to help you on subsequent runs, but the game is not really designed for you to make too much progress on your first attempt. Let's see, might as well for base health. And that unlocks her. Or unlocks Segment here. But let's wrap it up here. So, Immortal Redneck is an interesting game. If you're looking for that kind of first-person roguelike design, it certainly works. but I think the persistent elements could be a lot better for it. But with that said, I think developers are giving me a press key. If you would like me to check out your game in the future, please don't hesitate to get in touch, but otherwise, check back for daily discussions on game design here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. And if you want to see more of Immortal Redneck on the channel for a stream... Oh, there's his Doom Buggy. If you want to see more here on the channel, please let me know in the comments. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all on our next video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/gwbycer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.